All right, everybody, welcome to the very first podcast. This podcast is a special one because we have a very special guest on the first ever podcast. She is someone who I have known for a very long time. She is someone who is a business partner, a girlfriend, a best friend, all of the above. Someone very special to me. Um, Someone beautiful and with a great heart. Here she is, Julissa.
Hello, everybody. I am the all of the above.
So, okay, guys. So on this podcast, we're gonna just tell you guys a little bit about each other and how we met, and just kind of talk a little bit to you. Uh, so, Julissa, do you remember how we met?
I do. We met at Manny's Lounge when you were promoting there.
Yeah, I used to be a promoter at this little club named Manny's Lounge, and then she was there one day, and well, I just had to wiggle around a little bit, and that kind of caught her attention.
What?
No, no, really, we didn't even meet each other.
We did not officially meet there.
Yeah, we actually started dating. It was actually like 2 years later when she came to my barbershop, and
And I didn't even know that you were you until you. Oh yeah, until you brought it up. And I didn't even know your real name. I thought your name was Manny.
Yeah, she thought my name was Manny, but so basically I was cutting up her son at the time, and then I started doing her eyebrows. I started threading her eyebrows, and I used to always hit on her, try to take her out, and she would always deny me, and she would never want to, and I was like, what the heck, dude? Like, why won't she give me the time of day? Why? And I remember I tried for about a year, like a whole year, every time, just trying to, spit game at her and talk to her. And then one day, I forgot what happened, but we started talking, and next thing you know, I was like, hey, you know, let's go out. Let me take you out. Boom. And then finally she said yes. And then I took her out to Blue Martini. Was that the first time we went to Blue Martini?
Yes, Blue Martini was our first date. Yep. Where you actually lied to me and told me we were going to Applebee's, and we ended up going to Blue Martini. That should have been the first red flag. You lied.
Yeah, I did. But Applebee's is so basic, so.
Well, it wasn't about the place. Remember, I told you, I'm like, well, I'm dressed down.
Oh, yeah.
I only have I was dressed for Applebee's, and you took me to a club,
Yeah.
Sympathy club.
But it was really fun.
We had a good time, yeah.
I remember I started kissing on your neck. You remember that?
Yeah, that was a red flag. After that, for doing that, I denied the next 17 date requests after that.
Yeah, she was a hard one to get. I'm not gonna lie. I was used to, girls just giving it to me pretty easy, and yeah, she was hard to get. She was playing hard to get. So for the first, we went out a few times, and then finally we kissed, and then she just turned into a little freak after that. I'm not even gonna lie. After that, then it was just kind of like, okay, where did this little monster come out of?
Well, I felt comfortable with you.
Yeah, it was, it was cool. And I was super happy because I'd been trying to get this girl for a year, so finally I got her. So
And you find out that she's
a little un poco loco. Un poco loco. But yeah, let's see. What's the best memory you have of us?
the best memory.
We've been together 8 years, by the way, guys. 8 long years. So she better at least have one memory.
The best one? I mean, I'm trying to think. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. I'm trying to think of
5 hours later.
I want to say maybe. What is the best one? Well, I remember the one time. This is like really like basic and stupid, but it was the one time that we were laughing so hard. We laughed for like literally 20 minutes straight, and it was because you were pretending to be like you were like robbing me or something. Remember, it was something like you were pretending. We were like playing or role playing, and like you were pretending to like rob me or something. And we were just remember we laughed for so
So,
long about that.
so that's your best
And
time.
then yeah, I mean I don't know what is yours?
Shoot. Uh, I don't know. I would probably have to say like just maybe
I mean
going
there
out
was
to
a
Vegas.
I was gonna say there was Vegas.
We've been to Vegas. I mean, dude, we did a freaking
The Vegas
country.
Was
We did a road trip from Oregon all the way to Florida.
yeah, that's why it was hard for me to pick because there's a lot of things like that was really fun to me. Like the road trip, being in the car for 5 days, that was really fun.
Yeah, that was
Like it
crazy.
was crazy. I mean, that was like one of our craziest experiences together. And then Vegas has always been like really fun.
Yeah.
Like there's nights in Vegas that we have like oh my god, that one night we were in Vegas we were super lit and we were at the store getting like a bunch of candy like at like 5 in the morning. Remember we were like so lit. Well, I was super lit. And you're like, do you really need all this candy? I got like 16 bags of candy and chips. Remember? We were like really
I
lit.
think so. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. We've had a lot of good times.
we've like there's a lot, but I'm saying like that was just the time that you gave me the ring. That was a really nice memory.
Which one? Did I give you the what?
The ring. This one.
Where was that?
That was Christmas.
Christmas.
That was 2017. Christmas.
Yeah,
Um,
I forgot. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
what is your favorite, your best memory of us? You didn't say.
Yeah, probably. I mean, probably just, that road trip was fun.
You don't know.
No, I mean,
It's hard to pick, right? Because there's a lot of
yeah.
stuff.
I mean, when you've been with somebody literally every single day, it's kind of like,
Literally.
I mean, we've literally done everything together.
I think that out of these 8 years, we could count with our hands the times that we've been apart.
Yeah, probably.
Like we've been together, like literally almost every single day for 8 years.
Yeah.
Literally.
That's probably why sometimes we bump heads so much, is because we just.
Yeah.
But I mean, for the most part, we're pretty good. Let's see.
That's convincing.
Okay, let's see. What is some of your goals and dreams that you have?
Well, one of my goals, which is my goals and dreams is I want to eventually own like a community of townhouses. That is one of my goals is to rent a piece of, or not rent, buy a piece of land so that I can build at least 8 or 10 townhomes in and then rent them out and sell them. That's like one of my goals. Another one is to have some commercial properties, like real estate, commercial, not just residential. That. I want to have like a little community of small houses, like efficiencies. And yeah, my goal is just to keep building. I want to get to a point where I just have at least like 8 or 9 streams of income. I'm making passive income and I can just relax and travel the world. I want to go on that 6-month cruise to travel the whole world. So I want to get to a point financially where I can just do that and not worry That is one of my goals.
Okay, okay.
Yours?
Yeah. I mean, just to grow, be better, um, do more things, see the world a little bit more, um, get a few more incomes, and yeah. I mean, right now, we own a nightclub together, and we're partners in that. We're business partners, and sometimes we do bump heads in that, but for the most part, we do pretty good together, and we've been blessed, and it makes us, decent money. So, you know,
We have been extremely blessed with that. Like, really, really, I didn't realize how blessed we have been until recently. I recently, guys, this is like just unimportant, but I recently took a job, like a work from home job, and I haven't worked in like 7 or 8 years. I haven't worked like a corporate job, and you know, just seeing like the income, the money that I was making, and the time that I was trading for that amount of money, it made me realize how hard it really is for like the average person. Not to sound any way, but like I'm saying, like it's hard. Like just to live on that income, it would be really hard, and it made
that's
me really appreciate where we are in life, and it made me really empathize and sympathize with people that are in that situation. It's like really, it's tough. It's really, really tough. Like the economy
especially
is
especially with the rent right
inflation
now is
is
crazy.
crazy. Like I was like, wow.
Right now in
But
Florida, you can't even a one bedroom. We actually just called today, and it was what
seventeen
1,700
hundred dollars starting, and it was 700 square
starting
feet.
for a 700
Square foot.
square foot one bedroom. So
So yeah,
it's
that
it's hard. The average person is probably making, the low income. They're probably making what 2,000 a month. So you think about it,
is
you
tough.
you you basically are forced to live with somebody. Like
And
it's
even
it's really
that,
hard to live by yourself. Like somebody that's working, getting paid minimum wage can't live by themselves.
like I am literally trying to figure out how are like single moms doing it. Like how are they doing it? Like how are they affording to live in today's economy? Like I just
And it's crazy, and it's just gonna keep getting worse. It's gonna keep
it's insane.
the inflation, the economy is just gonna keep going down because everything is the prices are going up in the stores and everything. So what happens is the store owners, they go up with prices. Then what happens is people need to make more money because now they got to pay more stuff. So now all these other businesses, they go up on their prices. So then what happens is the real estate, they say, okay, well, he's making more money now, so I'm going to go up. And next thing you know, all the poor people that are making, $10 to $15 an hour, they're the ones getting, screwed over. So it's tough. It's tough right now. We're blessed, but
That's why
it's
I
really
think
tough.
another one of that made me really think and realize like another one of my goals and things I want to do is like I really want to help and empower women, and not just women, people to find other ways, to make money, to find ways to become independent and like to get side hustles and do things because it's tough out there. Like Jesus.
It is. It is very tough.
But yeah. Sorry, back on the topic that we're talking about. So yeah, we have a business together. We have a nightclub that runs well. I mean, could be better, but that's
Yep. I mean, but yeah, we're doing pretty good right now, and
that's another reason why
that's
we're always together because we also work
yeah,
together.
yeah. So that's why now basically we want to start a podcast together so we could just kind of like this talk to everybody, and we want to teach people and just of course this is our first one, so we're gonna get better. We're gonna have people on the show, and trust me, it's gonna get a lot better. Um, is there any advice that you would like to give to just people growing up, like relationship advice? Anything you would like to say to them?
Relationship advice. Shoot, I would say that space. It's been, let me
Trust.
tell you something. In this situation that we've been in, with him, as you guys heard in the beginning, I didn't meet him initially wanting to be, and I'm sorry, I have really bad allergies, that's why I sound like this, I don't normally do.
Yeah.
But I didn't meet him in the nightlife, like him being a club owner. Yeah, I saw him at a club, but being a promoter. When I got with him and we got together, he was a barbershop owner, so he was not in the nightlife. So him being wanting to own a club and owning a club and being in the nightlife was, it took a lot. It was extremely hard, and it took a lot of trust. It took a lot of work. It took a lot of it took a lot. It was really, really tough to manage that, but
It was.
we
It
made
was.
it. But it was really tough. What would you know about it? It was pretty tough for me, but yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be
It's
starting my own channel
it's
soon, ladies, talking about how hard that was.
yeah. It's a lot of
It took a lot of work.
yeah. Especially you're in the nightlife. It's a lot of temptation out there. It's a lot of girls, gold diggers that they just want you for your money and
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like
you know.
I would always find it so funny, like like these younger girls would think, oh, he's a club owner, he must have all this money, he's this, he's that. But it's like, just because somebody owns something, it does not mean that they're like, oh, so rich. It is a lot. It takes a lot to own a club to make it really successful, and to it takes time and it takes a lot.
I got money though.
Advice that I would give, relationship advice, would just be, just trust, respect each other's boundaries, set boundaries in the relationship, really respect them, and loyalty. It would also be, if one advice I would also give is to always give the other person a choice. If you feel like you don't want to be monogamous or it's not something that you're into, I think that you should be open to the person that you want to be with, and give them the opportunity to decide if they want to be with you or not. I think it's really important now in today's world. It's 2023. If you're not into monogamy, just say that and let the other person decide if they want to still be with you or not. And if they don't, just move along. There's other people, and why hurt somebody or force somebody to be with you if you cannot give them what they want?
I can dig it. Yep.
What is some advice that you
Some advice is basically, definitely, have your boundaries. Find your own happiness. You guys can make each other happy, but at the same time, you as a person need your own happiness. It's just like, like I feel like every person needs their own, like a hobby. Like for example, my hobby is playing pool. I like to play pool, and she doesn't, but like I play pool every week, and that's kind of like just it's me time. It's where I like to go away. I'm hanging out. I'm playing pool, and
Yeah, and that's something I don't go to. Like, I used to go with him at the beginning because he would always invite me and want me to go. But then after a while, I'm just like, you go do that. Like, that's your thing. And we're together all the time anyway. So it's like, just you go do that and have your time. And
yeah.
it's some time for me to be alone now. So I'm home. I'm doing what I like to do. I'm reading. I'm doing all these things. And,
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, that's what you got to do. And in a relationship, you need you got to just do what makes you happy and express it to the other person. If you be honest with them and tell them like, hey, I want to do this. It makes me happy. No matter what it is, maybe they'll like it, maybe they won't, but be honest. Be honest.
it's important to give the other person a choice. And give yourself also, it will work to make both of you happy if you're just honest from the beginning and really speak about the things that you want and not just hold it in, because then you're gonna build a bunch of resentment and you're just gonna make both of you unhappy,
Yep.
Not speaking your mind builds so much resentment, and you don't wanna do that.
That is true. Babe, what about, let's see, what about our kids? We haven't told them about our kids. So we both have kids.
We have 9 children. Just kidding.
We have one each. Two boys. I have a 11-year-old, and her kid is 13. They're both boys, and
They get along so
they
well.
love each other. They're like
It's
brothers.
amazing, dude.
I mean,
They get along really well, which is it was something that was really important for me. Like when I saw they got along so good, like they never argue, they never fight. It's great. And they're both like kind of like into the same things. They like to like edit videos, and they're into like editing and all that. They make like short movies together, which is super cute.
Yeah.
Probably put their handles down here for like your kids if you guys want to show them.
Adrian's World. Oh no, it's Adrian's Edits. Adrian's Edits. That's his YouTube channel. So there you go, son. I shouted you out.
And Javian, wait, I don't know if I let him put his public yet, Javian.
He made a YouTube channel? I didn't know.
Yeah.
But
I'll put it down there in the
description.
But yeah, he makes some really good movies. Javian actually just won a contest so at his school, they had a task of like, they had to make a like trailer for a book. And it was like in the whole, from the whole 7th grade, him and his partner won the whole contest. Their trailer was the best. Like they made a movie, like a trailer. And they actually got to go and beat the author of the book to the Tampa Convention Center. And the author loved the trailer. He was like he loved it. He was super excited. And yeah, so he's really good. He's really into that stuff. I'm really happy for him. I hope that he like grows from that, makes a career out of it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a really cool kid. He's really talented, and he's definitely gonna be going places. I see that in him. Like he's a very good kid. But yeah, guys, I mean that's a little bit about us. You know, that's a little bit. We just on this podcast, we just wanted to talk to you guys
A fur baby.
and let you guys.
Wait, come on, puppies. This is our fur baby.
This is our pain in the butt right here. Junior.
He is 1.
He's 1.
Actually, he just turned 1. Right? March, April. Yeah, in March.
Yeah, he's
1. Say her.
He's a big baby.
Yep.
Dude, this dog, let me tell you, throws the stankest fucking farts, like so nasty. Gosh, Leah, he is just
I was so stinky today, but Mama gave me a bath.
Yeah, he got a bath today.
He smells bad.
He still stinks?
I can't smell anything. No, I'm saying when he
Yeah.
smells, he smells.
Oh,
bad.
yeah.
No, he doesn't smell bad.
But yeah, guys, so basically to wrap it up, we just want to say thank you guys for watching the video. Like, subscribe, comment. If you guys want us to talk about anything, write it down in the comments. That is my Instagram tag right here. And it's also my YouTube. Gosh, look at this dog. He just scratched me all up. But yeah, guys, so yeah, so thank you guys for everything. Please follow us. I promise you it's gonna get better, and we're gonna have a lot of juicy topics. We're also gonna have a lot of people come. We're actually in the process of turning this whole room into a studio. It's gonna be a podcast studio, and it's gonna be amazing. Like I spent like $2,000 just on everything.
Should we get real serious and tell them what we're really going through right now?
No.
We'll save that for another video.
That's next video.
Stay tuned for that.
So yeah, guys, thank you guys for everything, and
Thank you for having me, sir.
oh, you're welcome. You were very good first.
It was my pleasure.
So shout out to you.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.